If you want to last longer in bed, you're at the right place. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Aneet Sabarwal. I'm a Delhi-based psychiatrist with a decade-long experience in sexual health, mental health, and addiction. Let's discuss 10 home remedies to stay long and strong. I'm going to break this video down into very simple do's and don'ts at home. Let's start with what you shouldn't be doing. Don't forget to wear a condom. Condoms tend to decrease sensitivity during sex, but that's a great thing if you're trying to last longer. In fact, many manufacturers come with extra thick condoms, and some even come with local anesthetics to help you last longer. The added bonus is that you're safe from pregnancy and STDs. Don't smoke or drink. Smoking lessens the blood flow to the penis, therefore it can leave you limp, whereas alcohol, especially excessive consumption of alcohol prior to sex, is a common cause of erectile dysfunction, which can lead to early discharge. Don't stress yourself out. Premature ejaculation is often as much mental as it is physical, so relax, be positive, and approach sex with confidence and self-respect. The less stressed you are, the more control you will gain over how long you last. Don't skip foreplay. Studies have shown that men who partake in a little foreplay action before sex tend to make love for far longer than those who don't. In fact, Masters and Johnson pioneered a behavior therapy technique based on foreplay that guarantees results in 90% of men within 3 months of practice. It's called the sensate focused therapy technique. This technique is practiced 3 times a week, and it proceeds in stages. In stage 1, you and your partner are naked, but no touching of the breasts and genitals is allowed. This allows for proper relaxation and wards off performance anxiety. You can touch each other everywhere except for the genitals and the breasts, instead focusing on the sensation of being caressed. In stage 2, touching the genitals and breasts is allowed, but no orgasming or masturbation is allowed. In stage 3, the stop-start and the squeeze techniques are practiced. I will talk about this later, but penetration at this stage is not practiced. And in stage 4, penetration or full sex is practiced. This technique allows for gradual desensitization of the body to sexual activity, and the brain trains itself to focus on the journey, not the destination. Okay, let's now discuss what you should do at home. Eat healthy. Studies have shown that men who consume mostly vegetarian diets have more endurance and tend to last much longer than men who consume mostly non-vegetarian diets. They have more stamina because of all the different nutrients they get from a mix of vegetables and fruits. Particularly sex-friendly fruits include strawberries, bananas, and amla. Start doing Kegels exercises. Kegels exercises are essentially exercises that strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, and once your pelvic floor muscles are strong, you'll be able to control your ejaculation for much longer. How do you recognize these muscles? It's simple. Just pretend you're trying to avoid passing gas. Also, if you're urinating, try stopping your urine stream. If you've identified the muscles correctly, you'll feel the contractions more in the back side of the pelvic area than the front. The next step is to start practicing contractions. Lie on your back until you get the feel of the muscles contracting, and then you can start practicing while sitting and standing. Contract your muscles for 3 to 5 seconds, relax your muscles for 3 to 5 seconds, and then repeat this cycle at least 10 times. Remember not to contract your abdominal, leg, or buttock muscles, and don't lift your pelvis. You can also place a hand on your belly to detect any unwanted abdominal action. Start diversifying these exercises once you've mastered them. By diversification, I mean 2 to 3 second relaxations and contractions, which are also called quick flicks, as well as 10-second contractions and relaxations. Once you've mastered them, you can diversify them, and that will help you last longer. Doing at least 30 to 40 Kegels exercises each day is the ideal, and also doing them all at once will not lead you to the same results as if you space them out throughout the course of the day. The next technique is the start-stop technique. In this technique, your partner stimulates your penis to the point of climax, and just before you climax, all sexual stimulation is stopped. It is stopped and not resumed until the urge to climax lets up. This cycle is repeated 3 times, and the 4th time you can climax. The stop-start technique is ideally practiced 3 to 4 times a week until you've gained more control over your ejaculation. The squeeze technique. In this technique, once you've reached the point of ejaculation, squeeze right below the head of your penis. Apply firm pressure on the tube that runs beneath the penis for about 15 to 20 seconds. This pushes the blood out of the penis and momentarily decreases sexual tension, calming your ejaculatory response. Start using desensitizers. Desensitizers come in the form of creams, sprays, and jellies. Desensitizers lessen the sensations on the penis and therefore help you last longer. Desensitizers are applied on the glans or the head of the penis 20 to 30 minutes before sexual activity. Remember, if you apply it for longer than that, you may completely lose your erections. Also, 5 to 10 minutes before sexual activity, remember to wash off the desensitizer, otherwise it will cause vaginal numbness. Distract yourself. If you think you're about to ejaculate too soon, start thinking about something completely unrelated to sex and it'll help you last longer. Another way to break your chain of thoughts is to pull out and switch positions. Switching positions will help you regain vigor and also explore new positions with your partner. The next way is masturbation. Masturbation is a great way to build stamina and retrain your brain to last longer. You see, ejaculation is essentially a matter of rhythm, and we develop these rhythms when we start masturbating during adolescence. But the great thing is, you can actually alter these rhythms at any point in your life. How do you do it? It's simple. Start masturbating 3 to 5 times a week. Use both a wet and a dry hand to masturbate for varying sensations. Masturbate till you reach the point of no return, which is when you're about to climax, and then stop masturbating. Let your erection go, wait for 5 minutes, and then resume masturbating. Repeat this 3 to 5 times, and then you can finish masturbating to climax. Knowing your point of no return will also help you during sex to understand when your partner has to cease or when you have to pull out during sexual stimulation. Try making use of the refractory period after ejaculation to your advantage. Men experience lesser sensitivity and lesser sexual stimulation once they've already ejaculated. And so a popular method to last longer in bed is to first ejaculate either by masturbation or during intercourse and move on to please your partner, and then once you get a second erection, you can start penetrating your partner again. Another tip is to use more lubricant. More lubricant means lesser friction means lesser sexual stimulation. And lastly, stay faithful to the commitment you've made to your partner. Relationships are different, they can be monogamous, they can be non-monogamous. Whichever equation you share with your partner, stay true to it, because it is found that if you're cheating, you're more likely to last much lesser than you would otherwise. Okay, so this brings me to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. There's no end to learning. If you know any other home remedies, please write to me in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I wish you the very best of luck. Thank you for watching again.